This is the Urban Binge Radio. Sunday Flow.
And here's another jam right here on the Urban Binge Radio podcast, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe. This is John P. Key at the Bobby Jones Gospel Explosion back in the 90s, sometime in the 90s, you guys. Sometime back in the 90s, sometime in the 90s, I don't remember.
And here's another praise jam.
Right here on
the Urban Binge Radio. Sunday Flow.
Yeah, you know, the choir be back there laughing and, you know. Yeah, that was John P. Key at the Bobby Jones Gospel Explosion. I don't know what year that was. That was like 98, 97, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90. I don't know. It was one of the 90s. And it's so crazy because I was looking at another clip that I'm going to play later on with Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel. And he was saying, this video I was looking at had to be like 80, 85. Somebody done uploaded on YouTube. And I'm just thinking to myself, I don't even want to say who he was talking to. The video is going to play later and I'll talk about it a little later. But at the time, he said, I've been doing this show for 14 years.
The Reverend James Cleveland. Yes. Yes. It is so nice to have the king of gospel music.
I tell you, we're glad you're here.
Thank you, Reverend Cleveland. They've been asking about you for years. I've been doing Bobby Jones Gospel for 14 years now. And every single year, many of you ask about Reverend Cleveland.
And I'm like, 14 years? If this is 1988, 87, 89, or even 90, and you've been doing this for 14 years? Even if it's 95 and he been doing it for 14 years, that would have meant he been doing it since 81. That's a long time, Bobby Jones. And he was bitter and upset and just he was livid with BET when they fired him from Bobby Jones Gospel a few years ago, and they replaced him with Ty Tribbett in the morning on BET. I didn't like it. I didn't like the change. I didn't like the move. I love Bobby Jones Gospel. You can't get no better than, hey, how you doing, Sister Karen? Yeah, that's what we do, yeah. Anyway, Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel, John P. Key, that's what that was. And speaking of Gospel Explosion, speaking of Bobby Jones Gospel, I don't know if Bobby Jones has ever hosted the Stellar Awards, but it makes me wonder, why have they never put Bobby Jones over hosting the Stellar Awards? I don't know him to host the Stellar Awards, at least not in my time of watching the Stellar Awards. And I've been watching the Stellar Awards since 2000, since 99. Hell, I've been watching the Stellar Awards. Not literally, I don't know, but I know I don't remember Bobby Jones ever hosting. If he has, he has, but I don't know why they ain't never let him host. But speaking of the Bobby Jones and the Stellar Awards is coming out. And it looks like they're going to do a Grammy type of thing. It's going to be on the 15th and the 16th of June. So I'm assuming it's so many awards to be given out, they're probably going to split the days up. Also, it's probably like a COVID thing, guideline thing, where they don't want to have everybody in the same building at one time. So they're going to do like a ceremony the day before and then a ceremony the day after. Hopefully Sherry Shepherd and Ricky Smiley host again. Even Jonathan Slocum. They should have Sherry Shepherd, Jonathan Slocum, and Ricky Smiley. Those three should host together. They should probably add Kim Whitley in there. Kim Whitley, Sherry Shepherd, Ricky Smiley, Jonathan Slocum, or you can kick Jonathan Slocum out because he's been hosting the Stellar Awards for years, many years. Ricky Smiley been doing it for a few years too, but not as long as Jonathan Slocum. He is known for hosting the BET Awards. He's known for a few other things, but I mean Stellar Awards.
Do I have any children? Stella, baby.
Also, another change happening to the Stella Awards this year is not going to be at the gospel second home, okay? Because, you know, the home of gospel is Detroit. And then you have the second home, Nashville, Tennessee. I guess that's Christian music. I don't know. But they say Nashville, Tennessee. And that's where the Stella Awards, CMAs, Christian Music Awards are typically held. But this year, the Stella Awards are going to be in Atlanta. So they're not paying me to do this, but buy your tickets and buy me and Jay a ticket too. Send it to us. You can DM us. We can meet you there. We would love a ticket and the plane and the hotel too, if you don't mind. I know we only get like 40 views on this thing, at the most 40 views. But one of y'all 40, pay for me and Jay to go to the ATL. We got our media pass already. We just need to go on the red carpet and we will shout you out and tell everybody that you sponsored this trip for the Urban Binge and you sent us to Atlanta to host on the red carpet the Stella Awards June 15th and June 16th in Atlanta, Georgia. And that's gonna be big, okay? Because it's in Atlanta. Only thing I'm worried about is Vicky Winans and them running from a robber. What if they go to the gas station and now Kemp redneck done sat up here and signed a law or bill or whatever it is to allow people to carry guns without a background check and without a license. So imagine Vicky Winans being fucked with at the gas station, or Hezekiah Walker, or John P. Key, and they trying to steal his car. He went in the store like they did Queen Latifah when she was shooting Star on the West Side. Queen went to the wrong place. She went to the wrong place. That was the wrong gas station. Somebody
Oh, we got one here, baby.
Huh? Shrimp and chicken? Oh, wow. You stayed to the very end, I see. Well, since you're here, do me a favor. Hit those big words down there. Subscribe. You see that? Yeah. And if you liked the video or if you didn't like the video, hit that thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live or post a video. You don't want to miss our content. I'm telling you. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a new one, Big O, at The Urban Binge, okay? You can also Google search our podcast. If you can't get enough of us, we're always posting on our podcast talking about interesting topics. Just search The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. And you can find us on several podcast platforms, i.e., iHeart, Spotify, and any podcast platform that you prefer. And after you're done with all of that, scroll down our channel, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more interesting content like this video. See you guys later. Let me finish getting dressed.